Welcome to Q&A Thursday. I am your coach, Tandar. Today's topic is how to trust again after you've been cheated on. Let's begin. Hi, coach. I was going out with a man whom I loved more than life itself. I found out he was cheating on me and I broke it off with him as I believe that's not the basis for a healthy relationship. It's been 2 years since and I've been on many dates, but I do not trust anyone. How can I learn to trust and love again? Thank you very much for writing in. Actually, that's a great question to ask. And one thing you should keep in mind is once you're going through so much emotional pain as anxiety, depression, anger, moving on physically, it's much easier than moving on emotionally. And it appears that you haven't healed from those emotional pains and scars. But I do have some great tips for you and you've come to the right place. So let's not keep you waiting. Number 1. Change your view. You have to look into your past, not with a victimized view, but rather a very realistic view. What really happened there? What was your role in it? What did you do or not do to also cause that? So you have to take responsibility. Have to change your view first and foremost before you can move on. If you play the blame and shame game, then you're going to be stuck with these feelings for days to come. So change your view. Number 2, set your goals. You need to have a direction of where you're going. You gotta know where you were, where you are now, and where you're headed. Most people come out of a breakup with their emotions all mumble jumbled up, and they get to the present moment. They think they've healed from all the pain and suffering, and they decide they want a new relationship, but they don't know exactly what it is they want. So based on your past experiences, you got to go back, see what it is you want more of and what it is you want less of, and set those goals. And that will give you a better direction of where you're headed. Number 3, it's not him, it's you. A lot of people in relationships, as you mentioned, you loved him more than dear life itself. So it could have been possibly that you idolized this man. You put him on a pedestal, and therefore your expectations rised up with that. And you expected him to act a certain way, be a certain way, so you will be fulfilled as a result. You have to go back and look at all the expectations you had, whether they were realistic or not, for another person to deliver to you. You'll see where you went wrong yourself as the other side of the relationship, and not, as I mentioned, pointing fingers, blaming and shaming another person for ruining a relationship for you. It takes 2 to tango. That gets us to the last point, and that's number 4. Love yourself. I don't know how many times I've emphasized on this in previous videos and articles, and many times over and over again in my sessions, that you must love yourself first. Why? You have to give yourself all the things that makes you fulfilled, makes you happy, makes you recognize a wholehearted life. Otherwise, how would you recognize it if someone else came and handed it to you? And you might just appreciate it, but you don't know exactly what's been handed to you. When you give yourself that love, then you will know and recognize it in another person. And there's no need anymore for you to idolize them or put them on a pedestal. And that would help you attract the kind of relationship you deserve, and not the kind of relationship that just lands on your path. Hope these tips have been helpful for you. Please write back and let me know how you're doing. And for the rest of you, sign up for the newsletter. We have free 5-minute videos that we deliver to your email. And with that being said, I can't wait to see you all next week. Until then, keep happy and healthy.